Sydney Sweeney has an ad campaign with American Genes. The insinuation is that she has great genes, like biological genes. The question is, does she? Why would I be asking this question? You'll see in a second. First, I look at her parents. Her mom is beautiful. Her dad is pretty handsome, but nothing to write home about. But the telltale sign of whether she has good genes is I look at her brother. Kind of tells me if she has good genes, she came from great a great pool or not. Her brother is the closest genetically to her of anyone in the world. So if you look at Sydney Sweeney, purely superficially, she's at least a 9 with some ambition or with certain features. She could be pushed into a 10 territory. Okay, speaking purely superficially, I'm going some here with that. Don't pull away. For reference, everyone's on the list 1 through 10. Okay, I myself, with my traps, tricep, abs, all on point, with being 6'1, I'm probably like an ambitious 7, maybe an 8 with really flattering light. Trent, in the photo with Sydney Sweeney, her brother right next to her. What number is he? I'm saying he's not a 5. For him to get to a 5, he would need to have either Coach Greg, Athlete X, Dr. Mike, Charles Glass to coach him up. He would need 5 years, 5 solid years of bulk eating, 1 year of fat burning while not losing any muscle or any hair. Now, you can lose a lot of fat if you're willing to sacrifice your hormones and muscle and hair. That's beside the point. We understand from these photos who has it easier, who's on easy mode of these two siblings. What I'm saying is one sibling already received her inheritance. My inspiration for this topic is from the pronatalists Malcolm and Simone Collins and from the anthropologist Rudyard Lynch. One of these two historically has a 50 to 25% chance of passing on their genes. Or if you want to put it in the negative, one of these two has a 50% to 75% of not passing on their genes to the next generation. In essence, being a worker bee and dying with nothing to show for it. Of these two siblings, can you guess which one has the coin toss at best of pushing forth their genes? Which of these two has the odds stacked against them? Maybe there's a reason historically why women have not been given higher education or given equality or the vote or the job. Maybe there's a reason why women don't deserve or did not deserve inheritance unless there is no other male heir present, like in the last portion of Numbers. This is Morgan McGee. Greatest is reward. Please support me with Solana or Bitcoin. When I was growing up, I was not very good at school. Could be an IQ thing, I don't know. But no matter how hard I tried, I was never very good at school, other than one class in religion when I was in college, only because I was smarter than the teacher and could see his mind working very easily, create a mental model around my teacher's mind very simply. Um, the great luxury of, or the luxury belief of both liberals and Republicans, conservatives and Democrats is that either IQ doesn't matter and that you just need to work harder, or and everyone's capable and everyone can make the same smart child and genes don't matter, or we can't talk about that or it will lead to racism. And if it's the truth concerning intelligence and IQ, then it certainly is the truth concerning beauty. That we're all beautiful on the inside, and if not, we're going to destroy the world until we make it fair, period. And that's what baby boomers have done to the entire generation of people. We've been lied to the entire time. Tall people can make short people can make tall people, stupid people can make smart people. It's not 100% genetics, it could be dietary, but it exists. We're not all blank slates. Sydney Sweeney, at age 16, he knew she would never go hungry again. Ben Shapiro, with his huge IQ and his background in language, knew that he could make it into school. It is the hugest disservice and inhumanity to speak when you have advantages that you have no advantages and that you were self made and that you made yourself. The kid in class who did not even need to study to get an A on his exam is not the same kid who, it's not the same life as a kid who spends an extra 4 hours outside of class so he could manage a B minus. Period. That is not the same life. It's insulting and inhumane, the height of pride, to have such high abilities and tell everyone who doesn't that they're lazy or that if they try harder, they will achieve it. Most of you women will never look like Sydney Sweeney, period. Most of you men will never get to a five, period. You short guys can build a lot of muscle really fast, but there is a ceiling on how good you look. You attractive women will never hear a genuine compliment or even know if what one sounds like, period.